Oh, Janice, I'm trying. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. There you are. So why can't I though?
What? It has me as admin, and I am not the admin.
I don't. All right. So we are recording. So we want to welcome everyone to week number 2 of Spring into Success. Yay. We're going to start with a little recap of last week. So last week we talked about your everyone making the 25 two-way contacts a week. I've only received the homework from Janice, Ashley, Jackie, and Callie. And I think Kylie tried to send it to me too, but I was trying to log on, so I just saw it real quick. But I saw something from her real quick. So did everyone else make their two-way contacts? Nicole, were you able to make contacts last week?
Yeah, I did.
This past week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I do something? I didn't know.
Well, you're supposed to post them into the Spring into Success group.
Are we supposed to post like that list? Is that what it was?
Yep, just take a picture of your list and post it. I know myself, I didn't want to post a list, so I had said that, you know, if anyone wanted to send it to me through private messenger, they could do that. Because I know there's names and phone numbers on there, and sometimes, you know, I don't know, I felt weird about posting it for some reason. So I said it was okay if you wanted to just send it in a private messenger, that would be fine. So you did the two-way, they were two-way conversations that you had on your list?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. And how many people did you actually contact? Do you know?
I'm not sure exact amount. It was at least 4.
Okay. So we want to remember when, you know, just because you have 25 people listed on that list, you've got to have, you know, two-way conversations for that to count. So they have to answer you with a no, maybe, sure, I'll book a party. That counts as a two-way conversation. Just because you sent the message to 25 people doesn't mean it's a 25 conversations or a 25 contacts. It doesn't count that way. I know myself, I sent over 84 messages and only got about 14 responses. So I only had 14 two-way conversations out of 80 people. So you've really got to reach out to a lot of people to get those responses. Who else reached out? Is that Callie?
Kaylee?
Is it Katie? I don't know why I can't.
It's a K, but it's an L.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just re-signed up last Tuesday, so you added me on, so I've been kind of scrambling a little bit, but I think I reached out to about 50 people, and I think two-way conversation-wise, I'm probably at 20.
Oh, nice. So you had 20 people respond back.
I got about 10 book parties, so.
You got 10 bookings?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah, I
can't hear people.
I got my kit last Tuesday, so.
Yeah, that is awesome. So who else reached out? I know Jackie. Jackie, tell us about you. Unmute yourself and tell us what you did, because I got your results.
I just started doing the green dot. I just went through every moment that I could jump on Messenger, and if whoever had a green dot, and I sent them the pre-written message, and I didn't even keep track of how many I sent out. I just kept track of who replied back to me, who I had a conversation with. So,
and tell everybody how many bookings you got out of that, Jackie.
I think I got 4.
I think I counted 6.
4, okay. I don't have them.
I counted 6 on your list, Jackie, so that's awesome. Way to go. Nicole, were you able to get any bookings out of yours?
Yeah, I got 2 bookings.
Nice. Way to go with that. Callie, I did not really read over yours. I know she sent a bunch of screenshots. how did yours go for you?
Yeah, I've been doing every day I get on, I do the green dot. I reached out and I actually have 3 parties booked for the 19th so far. And
Nice.
then I had other responses that said they can't right now. And then so I just told them I'll reach out next month then.
Okay. So, and that's why we want to keep this list. You want to keep this list going. One of the reasons is so that you can see how many people you've actually contacted. You'll know who you've reached out to. Who?
I was gonna say, I reached out to a bunch of other people, but I only got responses from like 4 to 5 people. So that's why I thought you meant like we were talking about like the two-way conversations, like they responded back to me and.
Yes, that's what you want though. For it to count as one of the 25 two-way responses, they have to have messaged you back.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but yeah, definitely keep track of those, because anyone who said no or did not answer you, you can still reach back out to them. If there was just no response at all, go back in a couple days, a day or two later. Hey Nicole, just checking in. Did you see the message that I sent you? A few days ago. That's all you have to say to them, and then if they say, oh my gosh, no, I didn't see it, maybe resend it, or maybe they'll look and they'll see it, again. For those people that said check back in a few months, you'll have that written down so you'll know, oh, hey, it's, the end of April, so-and-so said to check back, in May, or the end of May, and you've got people who said check back in June, then you can, follow up with them then, so that you can, hopefully get a booking for that. Who else? Kylie, do you want to tell us about your 25 two-way contacts? She's muted. I don't know if she's somewhere where she can talk or not.
Hi. Sorry.
Hi.
I'm alone with the dog again, and he's being his usual self. But so I reached out to a lot of people, a lot every day. I did probably like a half an hour every day this week.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, so it was good. I got a lot of answers, a lot of this summer kind of stuff. So I'm gonna check back with them and kind of for sure. I actually had somebody who didn't answer me, which I posted. They didn't answer me on Monday, but then I got an answer on Friday saying, "Can I come pick up some catalogs? Let's start my party right now." So.
Oh, nice.
That was cool. That was kind of like a little confidence boost that there might be seeing these messages, but just not jumping right into a party automatically, but maybe they're thinking about it for a few days and you'll hear back. So, and she's having a really successful party so far, so that was pretty awesome.
Good.
But yeah, I mean, the amount of answers that I got in comparison to the messages I sent wasn't as many as I would have liked, but I'm gonna check back and do like you said in a couple days, maybe in a week, whatever. But be sure to be checking back in, because no answer isn't a no.
Exactly, it's not. I think that's Stephanie. Stephanie, are you on the phone?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. Can you tell us about your 25 two-way contacts?
I did get 3 bookings out of those.
Yay.
2 of them were for this month, and 1 was for June. I did get a lot of no replies so far, so I'll be reaching out to them again here shortly.
Wonderful. And Gracie wasn't on the call last week, so I don't know if she got to do her two-way contacts. Gracie, did you get to do anything?
No, I did not.
Okay. So that's something that we're going to do every week, is the 25 two-way contacts. So, keep at it. Post your new 25 two-way contacts for next week, or for this week coming up, before the call next week. you can either post it on the, oh my goodness, what group is it? Spring into Success, or send it to me in through private messenger, or you can also send it to Dee if you'd like, because she'll be back before then, before our call next Monday. So we know that our goal is to do how many bookings? How many bookings did we want to add?
8 a month.
8. So how close is everyone to their goals? Everyone there? Do we have 8 on our calendar? Okay. So Jack, you're shaking your head no. What else are you doing to get those bookings?
I had 7 for April, and I had a host. I finally had to cancel her party this week. She quit communicating with me. I couldn't get a hold of her any way I tried. So I guess she doesn't want to do it. But,
I think we all have those. People just tend to disappear on us. They I guess they ghost us. And someone was using that term with me, and I was like, yeah, pretty much, because I don't know what happened to them. You know, they're gone.
Why don't they
so
just
it
say
happens.
I'm interested and be done? But
and there could be an issue. I actually have a party going on right now for a consultant with another direct selling company. So she wasn't doing the daily host post. There's nothing from her in her party. She's not liking the post. She's not commenting. I'm thinking, geez, you know, she's another direct salesperson. She should know how this works. So I just sent her a message today. Hey, I hope everything's okay. I haven't seen you posting anything, and she's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I've been so busy with a new direct sales company that I just started. I'm like, oh, okay. So, I mean, we never know what's going on. So just reach out. Exactly, Linda. Thanks.
Bless and release.
Yep. So she did. She was like, I'll look today. So now my inbox is blowing up with notifications of her liking all this stuff and commenting on everything because she's trying to catch up. So, I mean, sometimes, you know, we just never know what's going on. Someone may be sick or something like that. Just reach out. Hey, hope everything's okay. You know, maybe something like that, Jackie, you can try. So for those of you who aren't at 8 yet, what seems to be the holdup? Is there an issue? Are we struggling somewhere? Like, what is there something we can help you with? No, everyone's doing what they should be doing, just not working.
I'm running out of people to ask.
Who's running out of people to ask? Jackie?
Yeah, that's and I'm hoping to get the ones that I need to fill my calendar with my parties that are coming up here.
Okay, so Jackie, did you reach out to all of your guests who are on your parties now?
I don't have any in progress at the moment.
Okay, so you've already reached out to everyone from the past.
No.
All of your parties?
No.
Okay, so that might be something you want to do too. How long? I mean, I don't know exactly how long you've been doing this, but you can, you know, go back as far as you have on record those parties on your website. Just click on, open it up, and all those contacts are still there. So you could maybe go down through and, you know, reach out to those people. Hey, I know it's been a while. Just wanted to check in with you, kind of like a customer care thing, to see how things are going. If you need anything, let them know what the special is. You can look back and see if anyone was interested in cookware. If you can remember that, or, you know, maybe they ordered a piece of cookware, you can search the website by that through your website. If anyone has ordered cookware, you can search that way and see what customers have ordered and just offer them, you know, hey, cookware's on special again. I thought of you. Would you be interested in getting another piece at 60% off?
And do you have better success reaching out to past customers by texting or emailing or phone call?
I personally do a mixture of text message, and if I have to, I'll do an email. So mine is probably, I would say, about 60 or 70% texting, and then I do the rest through instant messenger through Facebook. And then if I have to, an email. I like to do email as a last resort because I think people tend to push that off. I know myself, I do. I see an email come through, and if it doesn't say D, we're a Pampered Chef, most likely it's getting pushed aside. Because I
think more junk email anymore than real email. So yeah, it gets lost.
Exactly. And some people, it might be going to their spam, so they're not getting it. So I just prefer to do it through texting is my first method. So training calls, those were a part of your homework last week. Who listened to the 2 training calls? Anyone want to tell us?
I'm halfway through the one.
Who's halfway through?
I am, Kaylee.
Okay.
I was halfway through it. I was like, I can't get through the rest of it. But.
So, all right, you're going to have to tell me again, because is it Callie or Katie?
It's Kaylee, so.
Kaylee. Okay, sorry. I'm going to get this right, I promise. Kaylee. So we have Kaylee and Kylie.
And Callie. Yeah,
and Callie. Callie's on here somewhere too, yes. Oh boy, okay. So, training calls, those are part of your homework. Kaylee is halfway through one. Who listened to the 25 contacts, where she explained the tracker and reaching out to people? Who listened to that call? Nicole,
I got to listen to a little bit.
Okay. Nicole, I'm just picking on you because you're first on my screen, and I'm kind of going top of my screen in the front. So, tell us one thing that you took away from that call.
At the beginning of the week. I guess just, like it tells you to just like all your friends and your family and the different categories to get more calls.
Okay. Who else listened to that call? Anyone?
I did. It's Jordan.
Oh, hi, Jordan. I think we maybe skipped over you. Did I not see you, or did you join us?
I got in late. My phone wasn't working. I had to download the app. I'm on the road, so.
Oh, that's okay. I was trying to sign in, couldn't get signed in, so we forgive you. So, Jordan, what was one thing that you took away from that call?
Well, my thing is, so I'm in the middle of moving into a new house. So all my neighbors that I know are people who I've already got in contact with. So like for my neighbors one, like I don't have anyone at all in my neighbors section, because my old house I didn't have any neighbors. I lived in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
So I mean, I put people in other situations, like my other contact list. I put more people into that to get my 25, but I mean, is there a way for me to just like, I don't want to be going door to door to people and being like, hi, I'm your new neighbor, and by the way, I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. It kind of feels a little staged and a little much, if that makes any sense.
So sometimes we have to do that.
Okay.
As a way of reaching out. What you could do is
no, I have the mini catalogs as well as the season's best.
Okay.
So could I drop those off in people's mailboxes, or is that like too much?
I would personally, and I know this was out of my comfort zone. It took me 2 years. We moved, and I kept saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And then it was offered as a challenge. Halloween, I did it I actually challenged someone on my team to do it.
Okay.
I took a little bag, a little Halloween treat bag. I put a mini in there. I put a little note. It was on a note card that said, Happy Halloween from your neighbor. Just letting you know I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. Whatever it said, it was some kind of cute little saying.
Okay.
Then I dropped couple little candies in there, like little bite-sized, the little like Snickers and whatever those things were.
Okay.
And then on that card, it said, you know, I was giving 10% off anyone who ordered, and then I offered a special if they booked from that card from Halloween.
Okay.
And I don't know how many people live on our street. We live on a dead end road. So I
Yeah, I'm up in a neighborhood, so I don't even know where I would go, like who would be my targeted person. Because I've met one of the neighbors so far out and about, and I thought about, you know, putting her on the list, but I mean, she's just someone I see walking every morning.
Okay.
So, I mean, like, so I thought of her, but then I was like, oh, no, I mean, we just talked in passing. But then, like, everyone else, like, I haven't actually met or even know who it is that's living there, if they're younger kids that are renting or if it's an older person who's, you know, retired and has everything they need, time to deal. So it's like,
so one of the biggest things I'm hearing you say, Jordan, or one of the biggest things that I'm getting from this is that you're prejudging already. Because you're saying, I don't know who lives there. I don't know if they're young or if they're old. I don't know if they have everything. How are you going to know if you don't ask?
Right.
We never know what that answer is going to be until we ask, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That may be a challenge for you, is to step out of your comfort zone and maybe take, you know, pass around like 5 or 10 mini catalogs to your neighbors and see what kind of a result you get. And then I think once you get over that first one, and it's okay, like if you knock or ring the bell and they don't answer, then I would leave it. There's even a note that says, you know, there's all kinds of stuff out there. Sorry, I missed you. I'm your neighbor and Pampered Chef consultant. I have a deal for you, whatever you can offer, like whatever the name of the street is. If it's, you know, like Apple Street, you can do like the Apple Street sale, stuff like that. And just kind of like, you know, one big order under, you know, a show that you create. You can do it that way too.
Do I have to have a host for that, or can I just, or would I do like one of the guest host things that I've seen where I just pick someone at random?
You could do that. You could put it in under your husband's name, under a kid's name, your mother's name. You don't. It doesn't necessarily have to be one of those people. Like your neighbor, who is the host. So the bookings call. Who listened to the bookings call? No one listened to the bookings call? Oh my.
I can't remember. What was it about?
Oh. She's probably going to listen to this, so she's going to know that nobody listened to the booking call.
I've been sick.
I hear that. You need some cough syrup or something, Jordan.
I've been popping little cough drops all day. I got an inhaler and everything. It's not working.
Oh, wow.
Mucinex is failing me.
Oh, boy. So we're going to go ahead and move on to what we talked about last week. So we talked about our expectations for the group. And I know Dee told me today to make sure that I go over this with you guys. And yes, she called me from Hawaii this morning. I think it was just to rub it in, really. But she is having a great time, I can tell you that. They were getting ready to hike. Is it Diamondback or something? I don't even know what she was saying, but they were getting ready to go hiking.
Diamond Head.
Is it Diamond Head? Okay, yes. Sorry.
Yes. It takes about 2 hours to climb the top of the mountain and like 30 minutes to come down it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's better her than me, but I'm sure it would be fun. I know that they had they were at the Polynesian Center the other night and had a luau and stuff, and she said there was this amazing dance that they performed, but they weren't allowed to video it or anything. So she said just so much stuff they do, and the Pampered Chef gets you involved in. And they came back to their room that night, and they had a cooler with a bottle of champagne tucked inside and some truffles and different things. So that's just some of the stuff that you guys will see when you go on a trip with Pampered Chef. And I know Linda has been on many, many trips and can attest to that. I've never gone. I'm just so excited to be earning Disney for the first time. It's my first trip ever. So, so back to our expectations. We know that it's the expectation of new recruits to qualify in 30 days. And to qualify, you have to have what?
$12.50.
$12.50 in sales. So, and we want to try to have everyone who wants to promote, we're trying to get everyone to promote within that 90 days or less. You guys can do this. You really can. So, I want you to think about what you're doing to reach your goals, to promote and to get yourself qualified if you haven't qualified yet. You know, what are you doing to reach those goals? Stephanie, what are you doing to reach your goals?
I'm reaching out to all of my hosts and asking them at least 5 times about potentially becoming a consultant. I've already reached my $12.50 in my 30 days. So recruiting is my next focus, and I want to maintain my sales promos every month.
Nice. Stephanie has a goal. I'm sure she has it written down or something right in front of her. And I can tell you, those who write down their goals are the ones who are going to achieve them. If you need to put up a vision board for yourself, do a vision board. But I want to do something with you guys right now. So it's a little exercise. And if you listen to one of the calls, you'll know, but I think it was on the bookings call. So if you didn't listen to that call, then you don't know what I'm talking about. This was something they did in the call. So I want you to take a minute and close your eyes. I'm going to do this little exercise, and I know it's late, so try not to fall asleep on me, okay? So I want you to think about what your calendar would look like if it was full with as many parties as you wanted to do in a month. What would that calendar look like? Now I want you to think about how much money that would put into your pocket and how that would benefit you and your family. Now I want you to think about what it would look like to be walking across stage at National Conference in your red dress, or maybe even a blue dress if you're promoting to advanced director. Maybe you're going further. Maybe your goal is to get to senior director by conference, and you're going to pick out a pretty yellow dress and you're going to be walking across stage. Maybe you've hit a goal and you're going to achieve an excellence award. So you're going to pick out an outfit for that. So just picture yourself walking across stage at National Conference in front of thousands of people. You know, they're all cheering for you because you've reached this goal. Just picture yourself in that position. Now I want you to visualize how awesome it's going to be to see the look on your family's face when you guys pull up to the entrance of Disney. How awesome is that going to be to see their smiles, big, big smiles across their faces as you guys pull up for this trip? Isn't that going to be amazing? Are you guys picturing all this? Stephanie, I can see Margot's face the first time she saw Mickey. You know, I can see that. I can relate to Stephanie because her and I are really good friends. I know how amazing that's going to be for her to see that. You know, I don't know who you're planning on taking on this trip, if it's grandkids, if it's, you know, maybe nieces or nephews if you don't have kids. I know my stepdaughter is so excited. She's been helping me in my office. You know, she's stamping catalogs. She's putting my business cards on magnets for me because she's earning her way to Disney. I told her if she wants this trip, if she thinks she's going, she better start helping. And she helps. So she's trying to earn that trip too. So the idea of this is just to get you guys to visualize all of this and to see, you know, that this is really possible. If you can dream this, if you can visualize this, this can all come true for you. It all can happen for you. So I want you to put those goals in front of you, somewhere where you're going to see it every day. If you have a whiteboard in your office, write down your goals in your office. You know, 8 shows a month. If you want those shows to be $650 in sales, if you want them to be $500 in sales, if you want to have 10 recruits, I want you to write that down. Put that somewhere in front of you. Write down that goal. How are you going to get to Disney? Plan it out. You know, but have it in front of you. If you post it on the refrigerator, if you put Post-its on the bathroom mirror with a number 8 on it or a number 10, you'll know that means you have to have 10 bookings. Once you get it, or if you put Disney, put a Disney sticker on your bathroom mirror or a Disney magnet on the refrigerator. Once you get it, put a little sign over top of it, I got it, or yay, something that you've done it, you've reached that goal, and then you've set another goal and you move on. So like we said, those who make those goals, they have them in front of their face all the time, are the ones who are more likely to achieve it. So this week, because last week and this week are all about bookings, our first 2 weeks are about bookings. So we're going to talk about bookings from your parties and host coaching. So how many bookings do we want to get from each party that we have?
3.
3, and why do we want 3? What are they for?
1 to replace.
1 to replace.
I got that one.
Well, one's going to get us further in our business.
1 to grow your business. What's the other one for? Anyone?
The third one's going to be the potential one that's not going to work out, right?
Exactly. That's to replace your flops. We're all going to have flops. So you want to make sure that you're getting at least 3 bookings from each party. 1 to replace your current party. 1 to replace a party that flops. And you want to get 1 to grow on. So who was that? Jordan that answered? Kudos to you, Jordan, for that. I'm sorry that you're having a rough time. You don't have to answer us tonight if you don't want to.
No, it's just I just sound like, you know, a croaked frog.
If we try to sail on through with just what we have, and you're not getting more bookings, what's going to happen? Jackie, what's going to happen if you run out of bookings?
You're going to have to start over.
You're going to have to start over because if you don't have bookings, you're not going to have any contacts, right? You're going to lose contacts. We're not going to have any money coming in because you don't have any parties. And you're not going to have a business. If you don't have bookings, you don't have a business. You're not going to have those people to reach out to. So we want to make sure that we're constantly doing those bookings, constantly doing the 25 contacts so that you constantly have parties. So that's one of the reasons we're putting those 25 contacts in front of you guys, to just constantly do it. And trust me, Dee's doing it. I know I'm doing it. We can't ask you guys to do things that we wouldn't do ourselves. So please know that we're right here along with you, your leaders are doing this as well. So what are some of the reasons people book parties? Kaylee, what's a reason someone would book a party?
The host rewards.
For what?
The host rewards. They want the
host rewards. Yes. Gracie, give me a reason why someone would book a party.
To have fun.
To have fun. They want a fun night out, right? Maybe they've got kids. They need a night away from the house. Jackie, what's another reason?
To get a particular product that they want, like 60% off.
The host specials. What else? Does anyone have anything else?
New kitchen.
A new kitchen, yes. Maybe a new home. They bought a new home. So they want to show off that new home to their friends and family. Maybe they like the theme shows. They want to do a fun theme with their friends. You know, offer margarita and fajita party. The wine, cheese, and chocolate party. I used to do those like crazy. I had people wanting those. As soon as I mentioned wine, cheese, and chocolate, they were all over it. You know, another reason people will book is because they like you. People like you. They want to have fun with you. You're a fun person. They want to be around you. So yeah, they'll help you. They'll have a party. They want to spend time with their family and friends. We talked about the free products. They want free products. So those are all reasons why people will book a party. Maybe the holidays. You know, they want to have fun around the holidays. They want gift ideas and gift recipes. Maybe there's someone who doesn't know how to cook and they want to learn how to cook. So they book a party to learn how to cook and to get maybe some new ideas and tips to help them in the kitchen. So those are all reasons why people will book parties. So tell me, what are some of the ways you can get bookings at your parties?
Have your host help you. Have them encourage their friends to book a party.
Have your host help you. How else can we get bookings at our parties?
Always remind them of the rewards that they can earn.
Keep the rewards in front of them. Yep. Anyone else?
Again, I entice a lot of people to host by paying attention to the products on their wish list. And if it's, say, a rock crock and that's the host special of the month, then I'll get them to book a party.
That's a good idea, yeah. So when you're playing the games, a good way to get that conversation started with your guests at parties is to have them on the very first game. If it's a guessing game, you have them message you the answer. Send your answer to me, or send your guess to me through private messenger. You want to do that the first two games that you play. If you're doing the paycheck game, have them message you that amount. Hey, that's a great guess. You're going to be surprised at what that check really is. That's a great guess. Good luck. That's all you have to message them. You don't want to message them anything else. Just acknowledge their guess, great guess, and you're going to be surprised, or something very short and sweet. For the second game, you're going to do the same thing. You're building that relationship with them. Okay? You guys might know where I'm going with this. So when it comes to the apron, the recruiting question, right? We just don't want to blast them with a message. Hey, so-and-so, did you know that you can totally be a virtual consultant? That's very possible. Whatever you're messaging them, you already had this conversation started with them, right? With their two guesses for the games. So then it's kind of like you have this little relationship going with them. The conversation is open, and you have that line of communication already open with them, so it's easier to respond to them, and they'll see that message. They're like, oh, it's Jackie from Pampered Chef. She's messaging me again. What could she want this time? So it's not just like, oh, I'm getting a message about this you know, apron thing that I commented on, you know, because you've already started that conversation with them. So what are some other ways that you could get booking, either from a party or by posting? What are some things you could do? Nobody has any guesses?
Could you repeat the question?
Oh, what are some things that you could do, other things that you could do to get bookings either from your bookings or just by making a post or something? How could you get more bookings from your bookings?
When somebody orders, you could follow up with a message thanking them and then asking if they'd be interested to have in having their own party.
Perfect, that works. So we could post a picture of, have them post a picture. I have right now, I have them posting a picture of themselves with their, take a selfie with your ugliest cookware and post it. I want to make sure it's their cookware. I don't want to make sure, you know, I don't want them to be showing me some cookware that they pulled off the website. I want to make sure it's their cookware. And then you can reach out and say, hey, we can replace that for 60% off this month. You can get a skillet that same skillet or whatever for X amount of money through the Pampered Chef. What do you think of that? The post that says, if money wasn't an object, that's a great post to put into your parties. It says something like, if money wasn't an object, what product would you get? So that's a great post that you can have on your parties and then private message them. If you love Pampered Chef, comment 1 to 50. That's one that people were putting on their websites or just on their Facebook pages. You could put a picture of, you know, the different cookware, the little collage, and have like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever on there, and say, which piece of cookware would you want in your kitchen? And then when they answer A, that's a great piece to have. You know, did you know that you could get that for X amount of money this month? I can help you get that for, you know, $76. That's all you have to say to them, you know, to start that conversation. How about if you play a game, you know, with them? You can do a deal or no deal game with them. That'll help you get bookings. If you're actually doing an in-home party, how about the dice game? I get at least one booking from every party that I do. One in-home party always gets me a booking through the dice game. Love it. It's my favorite game. You could go live in your parties, showing a piece of cookware. If you listen to the call, I'm going to have you guys, if you did not listen to these 2 calls, please listen to them for next week. Just as something, I mean, the first one is like 20 minutes. The second one's like 50 some minutes long. It's like 52 minutes. Listen to them. There's a lot of great ideas in there. So they mentioned in there the one girl takes the 12-inch skillet. She takes 2 different packages of cookie, you know, the pre-made cookie mix, and she just crumples it up, throws it in the pan, puts it in the oven on 350 for 20 minutes, and she says, you will never make cookies any other way. She even does it on her, oh my goodness, the flat, the griddle. She does it on that as well. The double burner griddle. She does cookies on there, makes like a big cookie, and then you just cut it up like a cookie bar. So you can go live. That's something easy, guys, something that will take minutes for you to do, and you're showing an awesome piece of cookware that people will want. They will book a party because they want that product and they don't want to pay full price for it. Jill has shown, she showed just a picture of making burgers in the grill pan, and people were commenting and asking her, you know, how do I get that grill pan? How much is that grill pan? She got a booking off of that, you know, just because she posted that picture of her using that. So those things work. But you've got to create the desire for people to want those things. What else can we do? Anyone have any other ideas that you can do? Well, you guys are a lively bunch today. All right, so how can we get our host to help? Jackie kind of talked about that a little bit, but what can we do to get our host to help us get those bookings for us?
Have them recommend somebody that they think would be good at it.
Have them recommend someone, okay.
Remind them that every person that they book for, they'll get a 50% off item at that party.
Dangle that carrot in front of them, right, Kylie? Yeah. 50% off for you for every booking.
Works. It's good for us and it's good for them because they're getting that opportunity and we're getting that booking.
Exactly. So you want to set that expectation for your host on that very first host coaching call that we get 3 bookings from every party. Okay? You want her to know that. But that is your expectation, is to get 3 bookings from her party. Let her know that, offer her an incentive. An incentive if she has 3 bookings before her party even starts. You'll give her X. If she turns in a wish list to you, you can look at her wish list and be like, oh, there's a $20 item she'd like to have, or how much you're willing to give for those 3 bookings. People have given away stainless steel bowl sets, the mixing bowl sets. It could be a piece of cookware, whatever you want to give, whatever those bookings are worth to you is what you want to give. I'm not telling you to spend, hundreds of dollars, because you can do it. I've done it for, $20, $25 items. If you have 3 parties booked before your party, you turn in the names and the dates to me. And then, once the 3rd party is held, you don't want to give them that gift before, right at their party. Oh yeah, you got 3 bookings. And now Janice is like, great, I didn't really have 3 bookings. I just told her that. And I got an extra gift. So you want to make sure those 3 parties are held. Once that 3rd party is held and she places her order, then we're gonna place that gift on with Janice's order, or send her something. If you have something, in your stock that you want to get rid of, you can send it to her, drop it off at her house if you live close by. But you want to make sure that 3rd party is held before you give her a booking. A different way you can do it, if you listen to the call, one of the girls on the call says that she does it like in maybe like a $10 at a time. So after the first booking, she has a bag that she'll let her pick from, or she'll give her like options that she can pick from, like a $10 item. And she throws that on or gives that to her at the first booking. Then at the second booking, she does the same. And at the 3rd booking, she'll do the same thing, so that she gets a gift from each one. So that was just a different way of doing it. You want to ask your host at the party, whether it be in person or live, to let everyone know how easy it was to do her party. That you weren't, ask her in front of everyone, did I hound you? Did I, do this, or did I do that? And they're like, oh my gosh, no, it was so easy. You make it so easy to put everything together, blah, blah, blah. And they'll kind of, they'll help you get bookings, because sometimes people are scared that they think, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do all this work for this party. No, you don't have to do all this work, especially with the virtual parties. They love it because all they have to do is invite people. You do all the work for them. So ask your host to tell everyone how easy it is. Like we said, you want to showcase those high ticket products, whether it be the quick cooker, the grill pan, the wok. How easy is it just to, put your camera down on your stove and, you know, stir fry some veggies in there real quick in the wok. You can make a recipe in the quick cooker. Take pictures of like all of your ingredients in front of your quick cooker. Take a picture. Once you put everything inside, take a picture. Once you open it up, you can take a picture of it inside. Then once you put it on your plate, you know, make it all pretty, look nice, and then post all your pictures together. You know, hey, we had, I don't know, whatever you make in your quick cooker, we had the pasta primavera in the quick cooker tonight, you know, and just post the pictures of it. Look how easy, you know, it was so easy to dump everything in the pot. You know, it took X amount of time, and here we are eating dinner. Things like that people like. They're going to see those pictures. You can post those in your parties. Just because there's a template doesn't mean that you can't post extra things. You know, if you want to throw one night, throw a dinner picture or something like that in there, go ahead and throw that in there if you've used the product. People want to see that stuff. They want to know that you're real. Go live in your virtual parties. Show them you're real, who you are. Say hi, introduce yourself, tell them your story. Go live and tell your story. You know, go live. Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update, let you know that Kylie's, you know, $50 away from reaching the $500 level. Who's going to get her there? Come on, she's got 2 bookings. We need to get a 3rd. You know, go live, get them excited. People love that stuff. They really do. I always feel like an idiot when I do it, but they love it. Because I'm sitting here talking to myself all day. So, I mean, I just feel like I'm silly, but whatever. It works. When you're at your in-home parties, like I said, we want to be using high-ticket items. Don't showcase the brownie pan, guys. That's a $25 product. You want to sell a brownie pan, or do you want to sell a quick cooker? We all want to sell those quick cookers at full price, right? Or we want to get those bookings, to get the sales, or to sell the quick cookers. We want that, right? So we want the bookings. We want, you know, to help them as well to get the free stuff and the quick cookers at, you know, 50% off, or, you know, 60% off, whatever the special is. So, you know, you want to make sure that you're doing that kind of stuff, showcasing the higher ticket items. So what are some things that you guys could do to go live? What are your thoughts? Anyone thinking, oh, that sounds like a great idea. I'm going to go live in my parties this week, and I'm going to do, you know, maybe show that skillet, that cookie in the skillet.
Going live scares me.
Why does going live scare you?
Because I mess up too much. I get real nervous.
Okay, so how do we get better at that, Jordan?
Talk in front of people more often.
Just practice. Just practice, right?
Yeah, practice.
So I used to hate doing it, and now I'm okay with it. You know, I don't care anymore. It doesn't bother me to go live. I'll sometimes get up and go live on my team page before I've even washed my hair for the day, and it's all crazy sticking out everywhere. They know me though. They know that that's what I do. They've gotten used to that. You know, just jump on and say, hey guys, we're so close to a goal, you know, or hey, I thought this was cool, you know, something. Just jump on the Weir Team page and go live. Hey, I'm just giving
that some of my last parties, but it didn't help.
What's that, Jackie?
I said I did that in a couple of my last parties to try to boost some sales. I went live and, you know, letting them know where the sales were at and trying to get some more, and it didn't help any.
It didn't help?
No, it didn't. I was bummed.
But when you guys go live, remember you want to create that excitement. You want to be excited when you get on there. As silly as it sounds to be, you know, maybe talking to your computer, you're staring at yourself, you know, you don't see anyone else. You want to be excited. It's kind of hard to do that, right? But just pretend like there's people out there. Pretend there's thousands of people watching you, and you're getting them pumped up, you know. That's what you want to do. You want to create that excitement. Get them excited. You know, Dee and I we've started going live with our team recognition. So you know, just the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. So you just got to do it. I mean, it's something you got to do. And like I said, it gets a little easier once you do it more. I feel like I'm forgetting something with you guys. I know it's homework. So does anybody have any questions at all?
Has anybody?
Oh, go ahead, Kylie.
Sorry. Has anybody had a party where they are asking when you're going live to show the new products? I have a party going right now and I have guests. I've had 3 or 4 that have continually asked, ooh, when are you going to go live with this? Ooh, could you go live with this product? And I've never gone live in a party before, and I've never had anybody ask like that before. But this party, there's a pretty good group of them that are requesting it.
I would just do it, Kylie. What are they asking you to show?
They were definitely interested in, thank goodness, in the batter mixer and dispenser, which I actually just got.
Okay.
And I haven't even tried it yet, so I figure I should probably practice with it a couple times before doing that.
Sure. Get it out, practice with it once or twice, and then go live.
Yeah, I was just totally shocked because I didn't expect for them to see that as an expectation. So I don't know if maybe they had gone to parties in the past where consultants did that frequently, or
they may have. I had a few years ago, somebody had asked me, and I was like, all right, well, I mean, I never did this, but I'm doing this just for you in this party. So like, and I did it, and I think it might have been the spiralizer at the time when it was new. She wanted to see.
Wow.
So I went live with that, and she was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. You know, now I see how it works and what it does, and they just want to see stuff. People love that stuff, guys. I'm telling you. Did we lose Linda Cahill? Because I wanted to ask her.
Yeah, it doesn't look like she's on here. Hey, Cheryl, real quick, back to that comment. There, if you don't want to go live, I know you should go live, but you can go to YouTube and put in like veggie spiralizer, Pampered Chef can opener, and there is somebody that has recorded themselves doing it. It's not you, or not, won't be you, but you can post that link to your party and they can see how it works.
I've done that. I just did that last week.
I did it
because I didn't have the product.
Yeah,
I don't have it, but I went and found the video of somebody else having it.
There's a million out there.
So even on the Pampered Chef website, guys, there are videos of the products being used. So it doesn't, I mean, if you're scared right now until you can get yourself doing it, post one of those videos. But I'm going to tell you, one of your challenges this week and a piece of your homework is going to be to go live somewhere. It's going to be to either go live. I would really love for you to go live in one of your parties, but if you were that scared, I'm going to challenge you to go live. If you are on my team, I want you to go live on our team Believers and Achievers page, Kylie. That's going to be for you, Callie. So Callie and Kylie, you're going to go live. Stephanie's still listening. Anyone listening to the playback that is under myself or Jill, you're going to go onto our Team Believers and Achievers page, and I want you to go live. I don't care what you tell us, but I want you to go live.
Do you want us to do that on top of going live in a party, or we're doing that instead?
You can do wherever you choose to go, Kylie. If you choose to go into a party, or if you want to go live on our team page, if you're comfortable going in a party, do it in a party, and see what that does for your party. If you're not ready to go live in a party yet, then I want you to go to, like I said, if you're under me, my team, then we want you to go on the Team Believers and Achievers page and do that. If you're D or someone directly underneath of D, if you're under Linda Cahill, Linda Fergus, Janice, Sonia, we want you guys to go on the Weir team page, because you're just because you're not in my on my team page. That's the only reason why. Go live on the Weir team page and say something there. That's my challenge for you guys for the week. But you're also going to keep tracking your 25 two-way conversations. Make sure for you to get to 25, they've got to be, or for them to count towards your 25, they have to answer you. So even though you sent out 25 messages, if only you had a handful of people respond, then you've only got that 4 or 5 people. That's the only conversations that you had. So we got to make sure that we have them answer you. And then we want you to send it to either myself or Dee before next week, before next Monday. We're going to contact every host and let them know you'll give them a bonus. They have 3 bookings. And that is in the template anyway, guys. But just remind them, it should be in your template. Unless if you took it out, which I don't see why you would, because it's a great tool to have. It's the little post that maybe has 3 Easter bunnies right now. 3 bunnies will appear when our host gets, a bunny will appear every time our host gets a booking. And then a bunny, if you have 1 booking, then you post the picture with one bunny. Then it goes to 2, then you go to 3, and yay, our host gets an extra gift. That gift can be something small. It can be the season's best. It doesn't matter. She's getting something free. She doesn't care. Figure out which power tools you're going to promote at your parties and create the desire to book them or to book or buy. So you want to think about something that you want to showcase, whether you're going to an in-home party or you have online parties going on. Showcase something. And like I said, that's how I would prefer you to go live if you showed that. Like I said, that skillet cookie thing is, that right there is easy. You've got a cookware special this month. How hard would it be to take 2 rolls of pre-made cookie mix, crumple it up, and throw it in that skillet, throw it in the oven for 20 minutes at 350. You're done. Pull it out when it's done and say, hey guys, I'll post a picture of the finished product. That's all you have to do. It's going to take you how long to crumple that up? 2 minutes to throw that up throw it up. Crumple it up and throw it in the oven. So do that. That's right there. That's something for all of you right there to do. In your live in a party on your personal business page, you can even do it there. So that's your challenge, to go live, either in one of your virtual parties, if you want to do your Facebook group, your business group, your personal page, or if you just feel you want to try it out and go live in the on the We're Team page or the Team Believers and Achievers page with one of those power tools. So that's going to be your homework. All right. And I'll make sure that I post it. Anybody have any questions, any concerns, anything that they want to give a shout out for? Something you're proud of yourself for doing this week?
Hey, Cheryl, I was wondering if you could post like the paycheck game. I've never heard of that before. Can you?
Oh, okay.
How that works?
Yep. So I know that Dee uses it. So it's just, it's pretty simple, Jackie. All you do is you're going to tell them to guess how much the paycheck is. And you're going to say, this paycheck belongs to a brand new consultant on my team who just had a handful of parties this month. She's a stay-at-home mom, and she did 5 parties. And then you can do, like, if you want to do another one, like if you want to do 2 paychecks, you can do 3 paychecks. You can do however many you want. So then, like, maybe tomorrow you would post that today, and then tomorrow you would post another one. This check is from a consultant who works a full-time job. She's a mother of 3. Her kids are involved in sports activities. You want a variety of people. Like, that first mom is a stay-at-home mom. The second mom the second person is works full-time. And she's got a commitment to that full-time job, but you want to show that she's still making money. You know what I'm saying? So
are the answers somewhere though, or posted somewhere?
So what you want to do, Jackie, is I think Dee had posted them, right, Janice? I'm pretty sure Dee had posted them. So what I do, I actually switched mine out. I don't use these anymore. I use my team, because I can get their checks. So they, with their permission. I'm not saying I just go out there and get them. I've asked them for them, and I asked them how many parties they did. You know, so you can, maybe we can reach out to Dee for that and get her words, because I don't have them anymore. I don't know if anyone else is using her template that they have them. Janice, do you have?
Yeah, I think I'm looking. I think I can message them to you, Jackie.
Okay.
Can I copy and paste? I can do that.
Okay. And if anyone else wants them, maybe we can put them in the, maybe we'll post that in the new consultants, or maybe just even in the Spring to Success, we can post it there. And then we can post those checks for the answers. Anything else? You guys all set for the week? Ready to make this all happen? Dig into our contacts for the week, book those parties. Her looks so excited.
I just say you did a great job tonight, Cheryl.
Oh, thanks, Jackie. I was a little nervous.
Good
I'm gonna
job.
stop recording this, and hopefully